This is long overdue. If you've been here, if you haven't been here, I have let this channel pretty much go defunct, so I'm probably way down your algorithm. I've received notifications that I'm not even monetized anymore. But let me just start off by saying I have not known where I wanted to go with this channel, where I wanted to go in general with content creation since the transitions in my life. But I think I finally have an idea of where I would like to go. So let me start off by reintroducing myself first and foremost for those of you that do know me and those of you that may be new. My name is Natasha Hastings. I am a two-time Olympian, two-time Olympic gold medalist. I'm also a mom. I have also retired from track and field just under 2 years ago. Since retiring, I have obtained my master's degree in clinical mental health, and I am now a practicing licensed professional counselor. My specialty is working with athletes, student athletes, elite athletes, and I would say that my knack is bringing my lived experience as a student athlete, elite athlete, professional athlete to my clinical experience and meeting the athlete where they are. My philosophy is we are more than what we do out on the field, out on the track. And so I have a passion of working with athletes and helping them with their performance, but ultimately cultivating who they are as an individual, helping them to understand who they are as an individual, to not only improve their performance, to cultivate high performance, but ultimately to improve their quality of life. And one of the main things that I often share is that no matter if you're blessed to play sport through high school, through college, or even as a professional, at some point it's going to leave you, right? So who are you outside of that sport? So with that, where are we going? So by the title of this video by now, you should know we are going to be reacting, responding. I'm going to break down the docuseries on Netflix called Sprint. I really enjoy watching content creators on YouTube break down some of my favorite shows. I have some favorites that I watch on the regular of the shows that I enjoy watching. And again, going back to where did I want this channel to go? I wanted to be impactful. I wanted to do something that was of interest to me. And I really, 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 really enjoy watching sports documentaries. And naturally, I sort of watch them as a case study, if you will, you know, getting into the minds of elite athletes, learning who they are beyond their sport, right? Which gives us a lens into what made them great, right? What were their motivating factors? What were the demons that they were fighting, or their limiting beliefs, or all sorts of things. And the interesting thing about sprint is that number one, it's my sport. Number two, just watching it, there's such a connection in that I know some of these people personally, have my own experience through the sport. I'm not going to react in a sort of messy way or anything like that, but I am going to react from the perspective of my lived experiences, of course, but also some of that mindset, right? Viewing it through the lens of what do these athletes go through? What are the stories that they're telling us? And I'm really excited to do this because I've seen the mixed reviews about it. I've seen some people say, oh, this wasn't what I wanted, or this was a load. And I feel like the exact opposite. So, as someone who watches 30 for 30s, and again, I have a passion for getting into the minds of athletes and seeing what drives them and what motivates them and that sort of thing. I think this series is a number of those things, but also a glimpse into who some of your favorite track athletes are. So I'm going to stop babbling. Uh, we're This was meant to be the intro of episode 1, but now it seems like this needs to just stand on its own as an intro for what's to come. I plan on reacting to each and every episode of Sprint. I've watched the first episode and we're going to get into it. I'm going to give my reactions, my thoughts, some clinical whatever, if you will. I'm going to take this time to throw this out there that if you or you are the loved one of an athlete that could potentially benefit from my services, I am licensed in the state of South Carolina, but I also do some consulting in other areas of the country. So we can talk about what that means, but reach out to me. I am willing to work with any athlete out there. I am now in a space where this is what I love to do and I just want to pay it forward. And with that, I'm going to stop here. Ask you all to subscribe, buckle up. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you're interested in. I also plan on, I thought, if I'm already, into the minds of athletes, I don't only work with track athletes. There are other documentaries out there on other athletes that I have been like deep in that I would like to do the same for, because I think, the message from all of them transcend all sports, and not only sports, but life in general, right? Like I also work with some corporate entities in coaching performance, because truthfully speaking, a lot of the things that I practiced on the track or on the field or on the court, whatever you want to call it, that made me successful in that life, also makes high performing, high achieving, corporate, family, all of those people successful as well. So subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know that what you want to hear from me, what kind of content you're looking forward to. Let me know if you missed me. Let me know if you didn't miss me. Your thumbs up, your thumbs down, your shares all help the algorithm, all the things. It helps me to know what you're interested in and all the things. So with that, I'm going to stop here. Look out for the content, and I'm happy to have found where this channel can now go.